Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back. Today we're going to be talking about current supplements, what I'm currently taking, what I have taken in the past, some things that I don't like, things that I do like. Thanks for coming back. Subscribe if you like my channel and follow me on Instagram so you never miss anything that's going on. So, okay, supplements. I would say where to even begin. So the first time that I probably started taking a supplement was back earlier this year, April, May-ish. I was taking Whey Isolate Protein. And there was the first time I ever tried a supplement, and I wanted to make sure that I was getting in that protein, as I was kind of still a little bit doing a bulk. Wanted to make sure that I was, you know, getting what I needed. So I did a little bit of research, and I actually settled on one brand, and it was called Opportuniteas. This right here. It is actually unflavored. They do, I think, have a chocolate flavored, maybe. Don't quote me on this. And there's a couple reasons why I settled on this one. One, grass-fed, and they actually use raw milk from grass-fed hormone-free cows. And not only that, the cows are here in the United States. Like, this is made in the USA, specifically Sturgis. So I just really appreciated that this was made in the United States, that grass-fed cows, and also limited ingredients. I mean, it has 2 ingredients: whey protein isolate and around 1% of lecithin. Did I say that right? Derived from non-GMO sunflower for mixing. So there's no artificial sweeteners, there's no artificial flavoring. It's pretty much whey protein. And that's pretty much what I wanted. I didn't want anything fancy. I didn't want to be putting something in my body that had all these different various ingredients at the time that, you know, had the flavoring. So if you look at the back, 27 grams of protein. Look at that. So I will say this. Rookie me, I tried drinking this just with straight water, mixing it with water. Oh, that was some rough stuff. But mixed in a smoothie, you're golden. So if you're looking for a protein with limited ingredients, you know, non-GMO, gluten-free, made right here in the United States, I would honestly recommend this one. They do other things, I think, like teas and stuff, but I like this one because of the ingredients. So I'm actually not taking this right now. Instead, for my protein, my whey protein, I'm actually taking protein bars after like my heavy lifting days or my heavy leg days, which is a good segue to go into protein bars. I tried quite a few protein bars before I settled on these One protein bars. They're from One Brands LLC. They're really good, but before I had started trying these, I was trying to go through the Quest flavors and see if I liked that protein bar, and honestly I just wasn't a fan of the flavor, of the taste, and I couldn't find one that I really could stick with and that I really loved. So I went into GNC one day and just happened to grab some of these One bars, and it took me a little while to get through most of the flavors that I was willing to try, and I settled on a few flavors. They do have 20 grams of protein per bar, 1 gram of sugar, and 210 calories, which include 7 grams of fat, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 140 milligrams of sodium, some calcium, 98 milligrams, 85 milligrams potassium, 59 milligrams phosphorus, and some various different ingredients in there that you can take a look at. But it does have whey protein isolate, which is what I was taking in the shake. So that's one of the other reasons why I was drawn to this one. And also the flavors are really, really on point. So a few of my favorites that I'll just run through really quickly for you if you're interested in trying. Lemon cake is probably my all-time favorite. It tastes like a lemon cake. So good. Love this one. Birthday cake, it's really good. Tastes like birthday cake. It even comes with sprinkles on the top, which is pretty cool. So that's another one of my favorites. Cinnamon roll. It tastes like the icing on a cinnamon roll. Oh, it's beautiful. So good. This one I love. And then the last one that I've also been eating is the iced gingerbread. It is seasonal, so I don't think you're going to be able to get this one all the time. But those are just a few that I really, really like and that I'll eat after the gym. They're like a quick snack that I can eat in between if I'm like having to run errands after the gym or just having to do things before I go home and I'm able to eat. Some flavors that I wasn't a fan of. I wasn't a fan of the cobbler, the blueberry cobbler. They do have a vegan protein, I believe, or plant-based, excuse me, a plant-based. Is it vegan or plant? Shoot, I can't remember. I have the worst memory, I apologize. Either one, it was one of those and it was like banana bread. That was the flavoring for me, just I wasn't a fan. But yeah, that's what I'm currently taking for my whey protein isolate is through my protein bars. And they taste delicious, just saying. So I do have on my Instagram, on my little brown feed thing, a food section that you can click on and where I've actually posted like little mini reviews of all the different Quest bars and like One Nutrition bars that I've tried. So if you're interested in seeing what my thoughts were specifically with each bar, you can hop onto my Instagram and click the food section and just tap until you get to see some of those bar reviews. So let's talk Alani New. So this is, from what I understand, a relatively new brand, and it's been really hyped up from people like Whitney Simmons and Nikki Blackadder. Sorry, Nikki. They're really, really popular, and they recently had a Black Friday sale. It was like buy one, get one, their whole site. And I did get a few things from there, but before that, I had actually bought some branched chain amino acids from GNC, and I actually got the sour gummy flavor. And what my initial reaction was, I thought it was a little bit chalky when you do the recommended 8 ounces, but if you go to 10 ounces, barely any chalky. But the flavor on this sour gummy, holy moly, did they nail it. I can't even, there's no like sourness, but the sweetness of a sour gummy, if that makes sense, like after you get past the initial sourness, is spot on. I think this is actually my favorite flavor that I've had so far. I do have 2 other flavors that I'm going to talk about that I have tried, but this is my favorite. And I do actually take this after my workout, so I take it when I'm like doing my cool down cardio, like when I'm walking. I won't do it when I get on the Stairmaster on my leg days because I'm like still hauling, swear word, I'm still hauling butt, hauling bum, hauling booty, there we go. Sorry, I cracked myself up. Anyways, these are supposed to help with muscle recovery, endurance, and hydration. And I actually do like these because it actually really does help me drink more water because there's a little bit of flavor for it. And I haven't really noticed much of a difference in like my muscle recovery. I'm still sore some days, but your body doesn't make BCAAs. So I like to take these to help with that process. So sour gummy, highly recommend. I got the berry during the Black Friday sale and I did try it this week. It does taste like berry, and I was honestly having a hard time placing the berry flavor. I apologize. It's not really a fruity punch, but it's also not like I can pick out a single berry and be like, oh, it tastes like strawberry, or oh, it tastes like blueberries. It's definitely like a mixed berry taste. So that one is pretty decent, just to let you know. Again, I found actually limited chalkiness with this. 10 ounces of water, I found it's really good. And they do say, you know, scoop 1 level with 8 to 10 ounces cold water for bold flavor or 14 to 16 ounces for lighter flavor. So if you do want, if it's too strong for you, add more water. But yeah. Last but not least, strawberry kiwi. I actually tried this flavor yesterday and I do think it tastes kind of like a strawberry kiwi juice. I would not say like the actual fruit, like you know how you have fresh fruit and it's a different flavor than you would have like a juice, like a artificially flavored type of kiwi strawberry. So that one also not bad, but overall, gummy worms. Sour gummy is my favorite for sure. But I do recommend these. I feel like they last a while, especially if you don't take them every day. But I also just, you know, I like being able to feel like I'm drinking more water because I don't drink enough water, honestly. But BCAAs, if you're looking, I do recommend Alani No. And their customer service is actually really good. I had sent them an email about something and they responded within like a few hours. So customer service on point. That was just a little side note. You probably didn't even want to know that, but just saying. So the other thing that I got from Alani Nu for supplements, pump. And I have taken this a few times. So I'm gonna go and jump into a little story for you guys. I kind of have like some heart issues sometimes with irregularities, like heart palpitations, like just at random times, not necessarily caffeine related. I do try and limit my caffeine intake just because I don't want to increase that. Sometimes it happens when I drink a lot of caffeine. Sometimes it happens when I'm laying down. Sometimes it happens when I used to run a lot. It would palpitate, my heart would palpitate like after getting done with a run right away, like instantly stopping after a hardcore run. So I try and take limited amounts of caffeine throughout the day. I don't drink coffee. I do have like 80 milligrams of caffeine in the morning sometimes through like an energy drink, a V8 energy drink, but that's minimal about it. So that's kind of partially the reason why I was drawn to pump, because it is caffeine free, but it still gives you like that pump, that energy that you would want within the gym. So, and I'll tell you, it has different ingredients. I'm not even gonna try and read them to you. I can't say them. But here are the list of ingredients. Here's down below. But okay, so my review on this, I got the black cherry flavor. They do recommend 1 scoop in 6 to 8 ounces of water, 20 to 30 minutes before your workout. So I did that the first time. Wow, talk about chalkiness. I could really just not a good feeling in my mouth. So I actually add more water to this, even though it doesn't say so on the back. Like I put about 14 to 16 ounces of water with this pump, and the reason being the chalkiness one, and then the flavor. I found with like the 6 to 8 ounces that it kind of tasted like cough syrup to me. Don't really want to be drinking cough syrup, so the 16 ounces to me is more of like a Kool-Aid-ish type, a Kool-Aid flavor, like a lighter Kool-Aid, which I think tastes way better than just the 6 to 8 ounces. I say if you want to try this, as an alternative to caffeine, I say go for it. And then just experiment to how much water you would want to use in terms of flavor wise. I'm not a huge black cherry fan in general, but I think for me it tastes better with more water. And they do have this, I want to say, in a mango flavor, but I don't like mango, so I did not try that flavor. But yeah, that's what I am currently taking this on the hardcore days. I usually don't take them on like ab days, on my lighter workout days, but if I want to get a good pump, I do take this. And I do kind of feel a difference. I still feel like I want to give it a few more tries before I'm like, I haven't decided whether or not after this container I want to buy more, or if I want to not worry about it, if that makes sense. All right, so if you've stuck with me this far, thanks. I appreciate it. We have come into the taste test portion of this video, and I actually have a couple things to taste test for you guys today. This chocolate chip cookie dough protein cookie from Alani New, I actually have had this before, but I have had the 1 bars for so long that I don't really recall too well like the flavoring of it. So we're gonna try this again today, and that has 16 grams of protein. We're gonna try the protein brownie from the Alani New white chocolate chunk. I actually don't like white chocolate, so I'm going to try and give you my best opinion, but it might be slightly biased. But I feel like if I disclose that to you, you can take it with a grain of salt. 16 grams of protein as well. We're gonna try the energy drink in Hawaiian shaved ice. And then we're also gonna try the energy drink rainbow candy, which the GNC guy told me is like Skittles, essentially, is what it should be, what it should taste like. So these only have 200 milligrams of caffeine, touch of biotin, and only 10 calories per serving. There is 1 servings per container in a 12-ounce can. This would be something that if I do like it, I would probably only have half, which would be 100 milligrams of caffeine, because again, of my heart, I don't do a lot of caffeine. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And sugar wise, I'm always curious about how much sugars they put in this. 0 grams of sugars, 2 grams of sugar alcohol with the rainbow candy, and same with the shaved ice. So I think we're gonna start with the brownie and the cookie because your girl's getting hungry. It's almost lunchtime. Oh, and I also have some water to clean my palate. So that's important. Let's get started. Up first, what it looks like. Not horrible, not the greatest. I still prefer my 1 protein bars, but I don't really know that it tastes like cookie dough. When I think cookie dough, I think of the cookie dough bites that you get at the theater. I know, that's bad to compare it to, but that's what I think about when I think of the cookie dough flavor. And this isn't quite it, honestly. It's not horrible, but for me, I prefer my bars. It does have like some chocolate chips in it, so that's cool. I do taste those. There's not so much of like, there's a little bit of an aftertaste, but it's not like a horrible aftertaste. So overall, not bad. Next up, white chocolate chunk protein brownie. Sorry. Doesn't really smell like anything. This is what it looks like. Doesn't have much of a flavor. Almost tastes like a little bit of like an icing-ish flavor, and that could be the topping, but I don't really know that it tastes much like white chocolate. Again, disclosure, I don't like white chocolate, and I haven't had white chocolate since I was maybe a kid. So I guess I'm a really bad determinant, but I really don't think this has much flavor. Like, I could probably eat this, even though I don't like white chocolate. So if that tells you anything. Like, it's not horrible, it's not bad, there's really no bad aftertaste. The consistency is okay, like if you check that out. It won't seem. Oh. Not amazing. There's like a slight sweetness to it, but it's not real strong, not real potent, and I really can't place the flavor, but I don't think it's white chocolate. But if you're not sure, they're really not that expensive. They're a couple bucks, I believe, and I get them at GNC, so if you're not sure, I say give it a try. And they often do, I think right now they're doing buy 5 get 1 free. And I believe the Alani new is included. I actually got these recently and got 5 and got 1 free. So if you want to give it a go, it's on sale, kind of. Okay, energy drink time. Rainbow candy first. Whoa, smells like a Skittle. Oh. It is carbonated. I honestly think it kind of tastes like Sprite. Sorry. Like a variation of a Sprite. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know that that's a really strong Skittle taste. I think it kind of tastes like a Sprite with some berry flavor in it. But so I don't know that I'm actually a fan of that one. Shaved ice. Cleanse the palate. Oh. No. That's not good to me. And I think it's because it's got some of those flavors that I just don't like. I think it's maybe has mango or pineapple or something. Oh, and I really don't like those flavors in any like type of drink, or I don't like the fruit. I don't like mangoes, I don't like pineapple. So I think that's part of the reason why I don't like this. It's got some sort of fruit that I know that I don't like. So, oh, that's horrible. Oh, gross, that's so gross. But if you like those flavors, I say more power to you. Go give it a shot. I think these are only a couple bucks as well at GNC, so you can buy them single, and then if you really love them, you can buy like a full package either through GNC or Alani new. But yeah. Wow. I was not a fan of that one. I apologize for the faces that I may have made while drinking that drink. Oh, but anyways, that's all that I have for you today. I really appreciate you sticking around. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe, and we'll see you next time for the next video.